what's up everyone? Southside Braves here, and today for you I'm excited to be back with some Pokemon Draft League content. Haven't had Draft League content on my channel for a while, been focused on some other things. I did a couple VGC regional tournaments this year. Both of them I just missed day 2, so hopefully next year if I get back into them, which I will, I'll make a day 2 of one of them. But I've been focused on that, and then I've been watching a lot of NBA basketball because I am a Nuggets fan, and my team just finished off our finals run earlier this week. So I was watching a lot of NBA playoff basketball. So those two things hadn't been really making much Draft League content, but I am back now that the VGC season's over for me and that the basketball season's over. So we will be having multiple Draft Leagues back on the channel. Always one of my favorite Draft Leagues to be a part of is the YCL, and that's what we're here with today, is our YCL Draft Team Recap. So again, I don't go into much detail when I do these. I treat it like a team introduction, just showing you the roster. So that's what we're going to do here today. So let's take a look at our first team getting back into some draft battles. So first pick in the draft for us in this one was Iron Bundle. A mon I actually used on my most recent VGC team. I was a little disappointed with it in VGC, to be honest. I expected it to be better for me, and it just didn't perform as well as I would have liked it to. But it's a popular mon in VGC and in solos, so we're going to be using it here in our Draft League battles. So next up, after Iron Bundle, we went to one of the most versatile mons you can have in any style you're playing, especially Draft League, and that's Mew. It's so hard to prep for because it can be literally anything that you want it to be, so it's never a bad mon to have. So we went and grabbed Mew with our second pick. After Mew, we went ahead and got Cinderace. So Cinderace, strong physical attacker, obviously. Libero ability is awesome. They didn't nerf it this gen, but it's still a great ability. So yeah, he's the physical attacker we went and got early. So he is the third mon joining the roster. Next up, after Cinderace, was Lucario. A mon I always liked. I don't know how successful it's ever been on my team, but I've always been a fan of Lucario. I like mons that could be physical or special in draft. Again, just makes it harder to prep for. And Lucario can be either. There can be physical sets and special sets for Lucario. So went ahead and grabbed him with pick number 4. Pick number 5 coming in for us was... Alright, cat's chewing on the wires. Pick number 5 for us was Dragonite. Another mon I actually brought on one of my VGC teams earlier in the VGC season. First one I went to out in Charlotte. I did bring a Dragonite. Honestly, the two VGC teams I brought, Dragonite was probably my worst performer the first tournament I was at, and Iron Bundle was probably my most disappointing one the second tournament. So the two mons I was most disappointed in on my VGC teams are the two mons I went and got in this Draft League. So hopefully they can both give me some redemption here. As far as Terraing goes, this is a league you had to nominate Terra captains, and they couldn't be over a certain point value. So like Dragonite, great Terramon, could not be my Terra captain here as it is. So none of the mons I've shown you so far have the ability to Terra in this league. But Dragonite, great mon to have. He is added to the team here. Dragonite, we went and grabbed a mon I have not ever used, and that's and I'm gonna butcher the name probably. Wo-Chien is how I would say it. Again, don't know if that's accurate. But yeah, one of the ancient ruin Pokemons. I used King Lu on my most recent VGC team. Have not messed around with Wo-Chien at all. I needed a grass type, so thought we'd see what this mon offers for us. So we grabbed him at pick number 6. After that, we went and grabbed Quagsire. Water ground type, always a great defensive type to have in Draft League. Quagsire is my first mon you've seen so far that does have the ability to terrestrialize. So I can get rid of that 4 times grass weakness if need be. Yeah, Quagsire, like I said, just a good solid mon to have in the back half of a draft. Next up after that, I saw Zapdos was still there. I thought it was pretty late in the draft for Zapdos to still be around, so we went and grabbed him. So yeah, just another mon that you can kind of pivot around fairly easily. Static ability can come in clutch at times. So Zapdos late in the draft was a big deal for us. At this point in the draft, we only had 2 points left, I believe. I think it was 2, maybe like 3 or 4. But I had to go get some of the lowest tier mons. So I had to reach on these last 2. And they also, because they were low tier mons, also have the ability to terrestrialize for me. So Quagsire and these last 2 are the 3 that can terrestrialize on my team. At pick number 9, we had Fresco. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I made this selection, didn't realize that Revival Blessing was banned. And I believe it is. I'm going to double check that real quick as I'm talking about it. But I'm pretty sure after the fact I looked. And we're gonna look real quick on the spot. Sleep Claws ban or Last Respects ban, Shed Tail. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's a different league. Again, I joined a few leagues at the same time. Okay, maybe it was the other one. Okay. So this is one of the 2 mons in the game that can learn Revival Blessing. The worst of the 2, but could come in clutch at some point. I just want to check. Again, I don't think I'm missing it. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. No, there it is. Yeah. Okay, I was right. Shed Tail and Reviving Blessing are banned in this league. Okay, so yeah, I noticed that after the draft, I thought I did, that Rabsca is the only reason I really got it with a cheap mon that had a Revival Blessing, but that move's banned. So I'm not sure what else this mon really offers me. We'll see if it makes any appearances or if it stays on the roster all season. But again, at this point in the draft, I was just getting cheap mons anyway, so not that big a deal. But I did get it for a move that I can't use, so that was kind of a bad pick for me. But either way, that's fine. And then our final pick of the draft was what has somehow become almost my team's mascot, my alternate mascot in a way. I think it provides some value. You can find some sneaky ways to use this thing. People underestimate it, and that is the Dedenne. The Dedenne, the electric fairy mouse for us. I've used it in the past. I've gotten some success out of it. I've had some highlights with it. So it's back on the team for another go. I will tell you right now, you will see this mon on given weeks. Like I said, Rapska before, I don't know if you'll ever see it actually get used on my team. The Dedenne will absolutely make probably multiple appearances. So yeah, get ready to see some Dedenne sets and see if I can be successful with it one more time. So that is your Nashville Nidokings for the YCL Season 8 Iron Bundle, Mew, Cinderace, Lucario, Dragonite, Wuchien, Quagsire, Zapdos, Rapska, and Dedenne. Yeah, let me know what you think of the team. Let me know how you think I'm going to do with it. And yeah, that's really all I got. I'm excited for Season 8 of the YCL and to get back into Draft League Pokemon battles. It's one of my favorite formats to play Pokemon. It kind of combines my 2 favorite things, sports and Pokemon. So, super excited to get back into it. If you did enjoy this, please do leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the team. Like and subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate that. And starting next week, we'll have some battles back on the channel, so make sure you check that out. Comes out. That's really all I got, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good day and a good night, and I'll catch you in a future video. Bye, guys.